The Battle of Adrianople, 378 CE, was a catastrophic clash that shattered the power of the Roman Empire in the east and signaled the beginning of its slow, painful decline. It was a battle fought not only for control but for survival, pitting the disciplined might of the Roman legions against the fierce, restless Gothic tribes who sought refuge and vengeance. The very existence of the Roman world was on the line, and what unfolded on that hot August day would haunt the empire for centuries. The empire on the edge by the late 4th century, the Roman Empire was already struggling to maintain its vast borders, constantly threatened by barbarian invasions and internal strife. The Roman Emperor Valens, based in the eastern half of the empire, was determined to defend the empire's borders against the encroaching Gothic tribes who had fled their homeland due to the violent expansion of the Huns. In desperation, the Visigoths sought asylum within the Roman Empire. Valens allowed them to settle, but mistreatment by Roman officials and lack of food turned these once peaceful refugees into enemies. Tensions boiled over into open rebellion, and the Visigoths, led by their charismatic and tactical leader Frigility, were now a serious threat to the Roman authority. Valens, eager for a decisive victory and jealous of the successes of his western counterpart Gratian, decided to confront the Visigoths before reinforcements could arrive. His overconfidence and impatience would prove disastrous. The hot August day on August 9, 378 CE, Valens marched his army of about 15,000 to 20,000 soldiers toward Adrianople, modern-day Edirne, Turkey. It was a blisteringly hot summer day, and Valens believed he could catch the Visigoths by surprise. However, the Roman army was tired from a long march, and Valens had grossly underestimated the strength of the Gothic forces. Fritigern, understanding that time and terrain were on his side, used diplomacy and deception to delay the Roman attack. He sent emissaries to negotiate while waiting for his cavalry reinforcements. Valens, suspecting a trap, but confident in the superiority of his Roman legions, decided to engage. The battle begins. The Roman legions, battle-hardened and well-trained, advanced in their typical formation, expecting to crush the Goths. The Visigoths had formed a defensive wagon circle on a hill, using their families and supplies as a fortified camp. From within this laager, Gothic infantry launched arrows and missiles at the advancing Romans. At first, the battle seemed evenly matched. The Roman soldiers pressed forward, their shields locked, their spears poised, driving toward the Gothic camp. But Fritigern had another trick up his sleeve. His Gothic cavalry, which had been out raiding, now thundered back onto the battlefield at the perfect moment, sweeping down from the hills like a tidal wave. The trap closes as the Gothic cavalry slammed into the Roman flanks. Chaos erupted. The Roman infantry, already exhausted from the heat and the battle, began to falter. The cavalry's sudden arrival turned the tide of the battle in an instant. The Visigoth horsemen, with their swift, deadly strikes, drove deep into the Roman ranks, cutting down soldiers